Howdy folks, and welcome to another Harris Maker Shop video. I'm Jason. I'm the hand you're going to see throughout the video. Today we're turning a piece of spalted maple. If you're watching my other videos recently, they've been castings, resin wood bowls, and that's kind of nice every once in a while to get back to just turning wood and using high-speed steel tools, traditional gougers and whatnot. This turned out to be a nice bowl, good everyday use, salad bowl, bread bowl, whatever. It was fun, had some challenges, but nothing can overcome. So I appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoy the video, and I'll pop in and out throughout the rest of the video periodically. So thanks again, and I appreciate you. I like to say that I did some fancy editing, and through modern technology we skipped from a pretty rough bowl to a pretty defined bowl. But in all honesty, I lost that piece of footage, or maybe I didn't hit record, but that was a pretty big jump. And you can kind of see here the shape I'm going for in this bowl. It's more of a cone shape. Again, I like the shape. It worked out pretty well. I think it looks good in the end. See for yourself at the end of the video. There's some beauty shots you can take a look at, but we missed a little bit there, so sorry for the big jump. Here I'm just taking some really delicate cuts, trying to preserve the width of this bowl as much as I can. I want to keep it as large as possible. The person I have this, I'm making this bowl for, or that this bowl was intended for, wanted a large salad bowl. So I'm also trying to get rid of some of the bark inclusions you might see when I stopped the bowl from spinning. I left a couple little ones just because I thought they gave it some character, but right now at this stage they were just too big, so just trying to get past that. Hey, we're a few minutes into this video, and if you're still here, I do appreciate you. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. A like would be cool. If you have any comments for me, something you'd like to see me turn, something any feedback you have, leave a comment. I'll try to reply back to them as soon as I can. Thank you. Sorry for all the background noise you're hearing. That's my CNC running. It is the holiday market season, so recently when I'm in the shop, I'm also having projects running on the CNC. Now that we're getting towards the end of the holiday season, that should stop for a little bit. Well, you've made it to the bowl turn, so we're about a third of the way through. Again, I appreciate you sticking with me. This is where I kind of learn a lesson about wood movement and turning somewhat green wood. This blank turned out to be pretty damp. And I should have left it thicker and done kind of a twice turn. So I let it sit in the chuck for a few days, and when I came back to it, you'll see a little bit later, it developed a nice wobble. The wood came a little oval. So we fixed it, but it wasn't the best thing. Now it's a few days later after I got back to the bowl after starting the hollowing and getting pretty close to done. Um, as I talked about before, this thing was a bit damp and would move. So as I spin this thing back up, you can see that wobble that the movement introduced. It bowl became a little more oval. Luckily, I still had enough room to true it back up and I get that wobble out of there. But I was a little worried there for a moment. Well, I thought I was ready to start sanding, but as I got into starting with the 80 grit, there was just wasn't flat. So I needed to get back in there with the gouge and do some really little cuts to take out some lumps and bumps that were still there. So back to the gouge for a few more minutes. After some touch-ups with the gouge and uh, doing my sanding up through 600, maybe to 600, it's time to start, my paste process. I'm really liking this sealant that Axe put out with the tung oil. Seems to work pretty good. I'll let it sit overnight typically. But yeah, I think it works out pretty well. I kind of like. I don't know. Do you guys use that, or have you tried it out? Let me know in the comments. Well, now that we got the sanding all done and the paste wax all done, we do a little bit of buffing on the inside of the bowl with the Beal buffing system. Um, and then onto my least favorite part is trying to take off that tenon. But this went pretty well. Didn't run into any issues, so maybe I'm getting better at it. Um, maybe not. I don't know. But this one, nothing bad happened, so happy about that. Now that we got the bottom of the bowl all situated, I lasered my logo on the bottom of the bowl that I did not record. So sorry about that. Um, we're back to some more buffing on the outside of the bowl, and that one's going to bring us pretty close to the end here. So again, I want to thank you all for sticking with me for this long. If you like what you see, um, subscribe would be great. A like would be fantastic. Leave comments if there's something you want to see or any feedback for me. I'll do my best to reply to all of them. Yeah, thank you for your time, and I thank you for the click. And stick around just a few more minutes. There is some beauty shots at the end. See how this thing finally turned out. Thank you much, and see you in the next one.